Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome this week's episode of Talks with TVBOO. Welcome this week's episode of the podcast. Hope you're all having a great week, and I appreciate y'all being here, man. I really do. We have another amazing episode with one of the sweetest gals in the music industry. Before I introduce this guest, I just got to say, Blue Collar Bass Tour, my first headline tour, starting in 2 weeks, man. I'm so fucking excited, and the lineup is just so great, dude. I got to catch Ahi's set at Bass Canyon 2 weeks ago. And, man, it blew me away. It was actually my girlfriend's favorite set of the whole weekend. And I got to play it with Toadface about 2 months ago out there in Ohio. He completely blew me away. His set was so much fun, dude. I'm just so stoked on this lineup, and I hope y'all are too. And I promise that we're going to make it the most fun experience for y'all every single night. So make sure to go get your tickets at musicbytaboo.com. The first week of tour, we got Vegas. We got Salt Lake City, Reno, Denver, and Tempe. So if you're in those areas, man, come check out the tour, dude. Come see us and start us out the right way, dude. Send us the rest of the tour on a high note, bro. I'm excited for it. But my guest this week is, like I said, one of the sweetest gals I know in the music industry. She is an incredible producer and a fucking phenomenal DJ, man. Every single time I've seen her DJ, I have just been on the dance floor cutting up. I don't know what it is about deep dubstep. It's kind of sexy, but I'll be on a dance floor, like dancing like a gremlin 1 second. Next second, I'm popping that thing, dude. You don't believe me? Find me at a deep dub show and see. I'll be on my hands and knees fucking popping that bitch. But she just had a release on We Are Dead Beats compilation. Make sure to go check it out. Compilation's really, really great with a lot of really good producers. A lot of friends on it, man. And I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. Ladies and gentlemen, NotLö. Come here, girl, 'cause that ass fat. Let me take my tongue and go back to dirt track. I met a girl and her booty tastes like strawberries. I swear to God, this could be the one that I marry. Hey, hey, and she's so different. I need that from behind. I met a girl and her booty tastes like strawberries.
Sweet.
It's NotLö. Welcome. Cheers.
Mr. Taboo.
Thank you for being here today. How you doing?
Oh, thank you for having me. I'm doing good. You know, just doing the same thing you are. I guess just getting that energy back midweek and relaxing. And I'm happy to be here, though, to hang.
Are you tired? Or do you have something over the weekend?
Yeah, well, me and Brandon Reckner, we played in Texas. We did Dallas and Austin, and I'm just tired. I don't know why. I didn't even stay up that late, but...
Dude, I love his crowds are so fun.
Dude, right? I just had so much fun at playing.
If you can get it just a little bit, it's because it's a dynamic. But yeah, his crowds are so much fun. They're just so sexy, I guess would be the best way for it.
The energy is just great and sexy. It's just fun and sexy. That's the energy for sure.
Does it? Because you're a gay woman, right? When a gay man is more feminine than you, what is there any type of how does that make you feel or anything? Because he'll be like in a dress and shit, you know?
Oh, I know. And I'm wearing like cargo pants or like joggers or just like, I definitely don't dress like a girly girl.
Yeah.
So it's, hey, maybe I guess we balance each other out. So we're best friends.
That's fun. Hey, we got Mr. Kyle Brim back there today. How you doing, Kyle?
Doing good. What up?
You're always looking colorful, dude. Every
He's
time.
looking great.
You notice how his shoes match his outfit.
Oh, no, that's detail.
Every time I see him.
I bet it was unintentional too.
No, it's super intentional.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This guy
I was trying
definitely
to gas
planned
you
it.
up. Okay.
No, dude, this guy.
I try really hard.
If you just match unintentional, like you just naturally born with swag.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say some people have it.
I don't.
I don't. I've spent forever trying to figure out what to wear, honestly.
Dude, I just cut my sleeves off because I'm like, fuck that. And then I just look trashy.
You do not look trashy. You look great.
Thank you.
Yeah, you look
I
great.
needed that today.
Hey, don't we all?
Yeah.
I was stressed about what to wear
Really?
on this podcast. I want to be as cool as you.
I'm wearing these slutty gym shorts and a cut-off T-shirt.
The vibe is right.
Yeah, dude, we just chilling in here. It's cold down.
Chilling.
It's cold as fuck down in this basement, though, I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, it feels good, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long you been out here in Denver?
Almost 5 years now.
Damn. Did you move out here to become a DJ, too?
I mean, well, I was already making music, and I was in, like, bumfuck nowhere, South Carolina, in terms of, like, music scenes, I guess. And there was just not really a local scene for me to dive down into, especially with, like, more of an underground style, I guess. But so I was like, I'm going to move. I already loved Denver, and I'd been there a couple times, and it just felt right just because I knew a lot of the people in the Black Box scene, too. They were telling me how it's really good to get involved, too, which is shout out Black Box because they really do look for the locals and, like, put them on, too. And that was, like, my first ever, like, legit gig, too, was at the Black Box, which was fun.
Hell yeah. How long did it take you until you started getting those bookings?
Well, it was, like, 6 months I'd been there at least, and then I had been reached out about playing a lounge show in the Black Box, and I was like, well, duh, because I've just heard so many great things about the sound system too, which I was super excited about. But like, that was like, I didn't even like, I had to bring my own board to play on too, because I'd never played on CDJs either. So that was really fun, like making that transition, and like, I definitely owe it to them for like learning like the new equipment to use and stuff too. Kind of like not forces you, but you definitely want to learn it instead of like bringing your own little 2-track board type of thing.
Right, you want to be one of the cool people.
Yeah. If you wanna, yeah, that's what it is.
Legit, you don't want to be this fucking nerd showing up with some tractor controller or like
it's
DDJ.
not even like hating on that. It's like I just love traveling
let's
with just
hate
a
on
USB. Okay,
let's hate on it.
all right, switching gears real quick.
These fucking nerds.
These fucking nerds.
We're talking about you, Mersive and Ravenscoon, with your tractor bullshit.
No, they're on legit like mixers though. Like
no,
they're
they have
like
like
a-
these little tractor controllers,
well, they're
and cute.
Theirs are more complex though than like I'm talking about like the little Newmark.
Yeah.
That's
And I'm just talking shit. I love those
No,
guys.
I know you do. I
Yeah.
love them too.
Yeah, dude. But dude, yeah. I mean, everyone's moving here to become a DJ. I mean, I wasn't a DJ till I moved here.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
I never heard of you before.
Right. I mean, I know.
Didn't you start the podcast when you moved here?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I actually started producing as soon as I got
That's
here.
what I thought. You gotten really good. It's something in the water.
Yeah. I mean, I started drinking for the first time too as soon as I got here.
This is a Denver beer too.
Yeah,
TBR.
yeah, straight.
This is Denver beer right here. It's what it is.
Yeah, dude. I remember my dad asked me while I was moving to Denver, and I was like, to become a DJ.
Yeah,
He's
that's
like, ain't you already one?
no,
I said,
not
no,
yet.
No,
Like,
not yet. But once I get there,
when I get to Denver, I will be.
it's on, dude. You mentioned the Black Box, dude. That lounge area is fun. I went to my first Black Box show a couple weeks ago.
Oh, really? Did you have fun?
Oh, it was a good time.
Yeah, it was
and
so much
I
fun.
think it was like deep dub in the main room.
Yeah.
And then like I walked out to go get a beer at the lounge area, and they were playing like some booty music.
Yeah, no, that's what.
And I was like, hell yeah.
They have like a wide range of stuff too. Like at first, I thought it was just like focused on like, like 140 music and stuff like that. But like I've seen so many kinds of things, like house shows there too.
In the main room?
And well, it depends too. I've seen a lot of them in like the lounge too. Just kind of depends, I guess, what they're doing. But I've seen a lot of different types of music there, which is cool too.
Yeah, I've gone to 2 shows there now, and both of them were some deep dub stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, those are the
I would
real
say Black
wooks.
Box loves dubstep.
Those are
Yeah.
the real wooks.
No,
You-
that's
You
real
walk in, it
Oak
smells like that petroleum. What's it? Not petroleum.
Patchouli?
Patchouli, thank you.
Yeah.
Petroleum.
No, petroleum everywhere. As soon as you walk in.
Dude, that's how my dad will categorize if you're a hippie or not.
The smell.
That smell. He's like, I hate that damn petroleum.
I know my dad, when he went to his first show at a legit venue seeing me, he was like, that smell, it's here. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, it's like not bad, but he's like, I don't know if I think it's good though.
Right.
It's like, okay, Dad. And I was like, I had to explain to him it was petroleum. Just kidding. Julie.
But true, dude. I don't know if I like it. You know what I mean? But I'm kind of in the same boat with your dad. It's like it's not a bad smell, but I don't know if I like it.
Yeah, exactly. It's not bad. I don't think it's bad.
What do people even use it for? If I'm being honest, I really don't know what they use it for.
I think they just do the little spread and like just
Is that
smell
right,
like
Kyle?
it.
You're kind of a wook. What did they use it for?
I have no idea, even though I would look like I do.
That was wookish, dude.
Yeah, that's good, dude. I want to know what they use that shit for.
Me too.
Is it in their hair? Their pits?
It could be the bits. I don't know.
I like
Instead of showers, they take patchouli baths.
Patchouli bass.
patchouli baths. It's just like a jelly, right? Ain't it?
I-
There's an oil.
Wait, that's how you're really
I'm
big of
fucking-
petroleum
I'm
jelly. I was like,
fucking-
wait. I was like, wait. Whoops.
I'm fucking it up, dude. Dude, so how long you been doing NotLö for?
So I've been doing it like 6 years now. At first, I started producing like 7 years ago, and I didn't really like make a name or anything. But me and my friends just call me Kiki.
Kiki.
It's based on my first name. My first name is Greek. It's Vasiliki, so they were just calling me.
Hold up, your name is Vasiliki?
Vasiliki. No, I'm just kidding.
Vasiliki.
It's Vasiliki. It's my yaya's name.
Yaya's?
Yes, that's Greek for grandma too.
Okay, so were you born in America?
Yeah, I was, but my dad was born in Greece.
Okay, were your parents trying to get you bullied in school?
No, yeah, they were.
Okay, cool.
Definitely. I'm not
the name
lie.
like that.
Speaking of petroleum jelly, I remember I remember some dude in second grade called me Vaseline because he heard my name on the first day roll call, and they say your first name, not like what you go by. And he was like, is your name Vaseline? I remember I was so sad. I was such a sensitive little kid.
Vasiliki?
Yes.
I got it.
Yeah, you got it.
Damn, that's a tough name.
It is.
Where teachers like, dude, I can only imagine.
I would just like see them. They would get down the roll towards like my last name.
Like, it's Alex.
Yeah, literally, I'm like, it's Alex. I'm like, they're like, how's it pronounced, Alex? So, Alexandra's my middle name, so that makes it Alex is a lot easier.
Damn, you have a fucking
mouthful.
Vasiliki, Alexandra,
Manticus. So it's a mouthful.
Jesus Christ.
It's the whole fucking alphabet.
That is the craziest white name for a white person I've ever heard.
It is. That's where my Greekness comes in for sure.
Hell yeah, dude. You eating Greek? You eat a lot of. I love me some Greek food, dude.
It's so good.
Yeah, all right, I might fuck this up.
It's okay.
Hummus is Greek food, right?
Oh yeah. Well, it's like a Mediterranean kind of thing. Like I feel like it's big like everywhere in the Mediterranean, which is it's so good though.
You do a lot of that cooking?
Oh well, I'm not that good at cooking. I'm not gonna lie. So that's okay.
I say I ain't, but I just don't do it a lot.
I think that's my thing too. If I did it more and tried more, I'd probably be better.
I eat like the same things every day.
Yeah.
Literally.
What's your like go-tos?
So I have oatmeal for breakfast.
Okay.
I have a protein shake after my workout.
Okay.
And then something for dinner. That's a free
happens,
ball, but it's usually those two. I have those same two things every day.
Okay.
I'm fucking tired of oatmeal.
I was about to say, what do you do to spice up your oatmeal?
I did the maple brown syrup.
Okay. That's what I would do too.
Yeah. And I'm fucking sick of it.
Maybe you should try maybe added some fruit to it.
Yeah.
I don't know. You gotta spice it up.
Maybe. I just hate buying groceries because I feel like I'm never home enough.
Same.
Yeah.
Because then when you get home, they're bad usually too.
Yeah, but you have a girlfriend and y'all are able to buy. Y'all live together, right?
Yeah.
Dude, I had so much fun with you and your girlfriend whenever we played in Wyoming.
I know that was so much fun. She was able to travel a little more. She's not able to now because of her job, but we had so much fun there too. And it was such a cute festival.
The vibe was awesome.
I know, and the scenery, it was such a beautiful spot too.
Yeah, I was I feel like a big promoter. If they saw that, they would just scoop it.
That's what I was saying. I was like, I'm waiting for someone to they should get some help with that because it was so nice. Not that they needed help, but it was just it was such a nice venue.
Yeah, I remember at that festival at one point in the night, I fucking just walked away, got into a field, and I just laid down and was looking at the stars, listening to country music. It was the best stars I'd ever seen.
No, yeah, it really was. I was like, I've not seen stars like this ever. I swear.
Someone was like, did you see a man laying in the field? They're like, you good, bro?
You're with your country music playing in the background. You're like, I'm great.
I said, I'm good, brother.
I'm good, brother. I'm fucking good, brother. That's funny.
So 6 years ago, starting NotLö, we just kind of went on a fucking. We just went on a back road.
Okay.
We went on a back road right there.
We went on a back road. That's okay.
Yeah.
We're used to that. It's fine.
So I see you're wearing the Deep, Dark, and Dangerous hat. Are you affiliated with those people at all? I mean, I feel like you fit right in.
They're my first. They're the first, I guess, I like a big label release, I guess. I sent them my music during quarantine, and they were so nice and supportive too. Because I know they get a lot of emails too, and then they responded one day and they were playing some of my music in their streams because I don't know if you watched any of their quarantine streams, but they did a lot of them too. And they asked me if they wanted to if I could sign any of them to them, and I was obviously very excited because I've always been inspired by Truth, and Kiva inspired me a lot. There's a lot of people on that label that have inspired me, so it was definitely a dream come true too, for sure.
Hell yeah. Yeah, can we sign these tracks? You're like, I'll think about it.
I'm like, duh.
I'll think about it.
I'm like, I'll pay you to sign. I'm just kidding. Please.
Dude, why are they so fucking cool? You know what I mean? I just think deep dubstep's just so goddamn cool.
It's swanky.
Yeah, swanky.
I don't know if that's the right word.
That's a cool. I don't even know. It's a cool word.
I don't even know if that's the right word for it. I don't really know what swanky means, but I feel like it fits with that.
I don't know what it means either. Kyle, can you look up swanky?
You got it.
I want to know what that means.
Yeah, I do too.
But what
like actually.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. I feel like the deep dub people play some of the coolest parties.
Yeah, no,
you know what I mean? Like they
I've
play
had so
some
much fun at them for sure.
Yeah, they play some of the fucking. Wait, have they had you on a bunch of lineups or anything?
Yeah, we've when I don't know if you saw that festival. Wait, I think you played it. You were dressed as Elvis Presley. That hotel festival, the first one.
What was it
Revive.
called? Revive.
Revive Retreat. Yeah,
Man, that was a good time.
and that was like the first like honestly big thing back. I feel like too, and they had me on that takeover for my first time, and then I've done a good bit since then too, and obviously always want to play with them too. We just did one at Interstellar, too, the one in Kentucky, and it was a lot of fun too. So, and it's just fun hanging out with them too. Like Kiva and Truth are very nice people. I always tend to see them a lot too at these takeovers, and they've been nothing but great friends too, and very supportive.
So the definition of swanky is stylish, luxurious, or expensive, or expensive.
Oh,
Okay, that's not it because I don't. Yeah,
No.
yeah.
it's
I don't think. I mean,
not luxurious.
it might be stylish.
Yeah, it can be stylish.
I don't know about expensive.
Yeah, it's not expensive. Most of my songs are free.
Dude, I mean, if you ain't putting them for free out these days, good luck.
Yeah, I think it's. I mean, like, I understand like a vinyl, obviously, and like an album if you want to like, blah blah blah. But like singles, I just kind of want to give them to people, especially just like small EPs. Like, it's not really gonna like change our wallets that much in the end.
Mm-hmm.
And usually they're DJs like us who are like sometimes broke a lot of the time. So it's like, why would I do that to other people?
Yeah, I get that. And also, like, I feel like we pump songs out so fucking quick.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that too. Yeah, for sure.
So it's just like, yeah, let's just get it out there.
Yeah, and if
Work
you
on
want
the
to
next
keep it,
one.
that's really sweet.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
If you want to pay for it, thank
It's really,
you.
like, name your price, whatever, but like that's nice. Yeah.
Dude, I know the Name Your Price made me think of Bandcamp. You set up on that bitch?
Yeah, yeah.
I need to get it because I know Vector was tweeting about how someone just went and like tipped him one day on Bandcamp.
Yeah, no, one day, like, because it'll just go straight to like your PayPal usually, and like every so often when I log in, it'll be like someone bought your discography for like more than what it's worth, and it's like, oh my god,
It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, well, thank you.
I love that, man. Man, there's just some fucking good people out there that do
There
shit
really
like that.
is.
I had a guy who it was like a shirt that he had bought from me, and it never showed up.
Yeah.
And so I was like, all right, I'll send you another one.
Yeah.
And then he was like, I'm gonna pay for it regardless. And then I was like, nah, bro. It's like you didn't get the shirt. Ended up the shirt came in anyway. You got both of them, but it was just like I was like,
yeah.
you didn't have to do that, brother. But
No, yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
what's the kindest thing a fan's done for you? That's a good. That's a
That
good
is
topic.
a good question. It's really hard to like narrow down too, because like you said, I feel like everyone's been so like generally so sweet too.
Mhm.
Like Electric Forest, a lot of people brought me a lot of gifts and stuff too, like things they painted and like just like stuffed animals and stuff like that too. And I was like, that's just like, it was just very kind, especially too when you're like, that was like my first like really big festival I played too. So it was like a very nice welcome kind of. I don't know. It just made me feel definitely a little better. Like it's very sweet. People don't realize how much of a small thing can change your day for sure.
Yeah.
And vice versa.
Yeah, you can't think of like the coolest thing someone's given you.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like it's a good topic.
Yeah, that really. What's yours? Maybe it'll help me figure out.
I don't know if I can think of it at the top. Actually, fuck, man. So I just did bass canning, right? I had to start telling people I can't take it because so many people were giving me things. Like a guy was wearing a Pat's Blue Ribbon button down and took it off his body. It was all he was wearing. He was like, I've been trying to give this to you for 2 years.
Wait, that is so nice.
It was so sweaty. I was not putting it on.
Thank you.
I was not putting it on. And this guy, it's actually out in that other room. I should honestly just go grab it, but it's a TVBOO perler. It's probably this big.
Oh my god,
Like
yeah.
it's probably took so long to make.
Yeah, no, those I've appreciated those too because someone like made me a big one that said "not high" on it, and like I was like that. I know that took a long time to make too. Getting the candy is always funny too. Like I remember, I'll never forget this one. It said NotLö, I think.
NotLö.
And I was like,
Hell yeah.
I was like, I'll definitely make sure I don't lose this one. But I always keep all of them, honestly, the little gifts too.
Yeah.
It's just fun to. have.
Yeah, whenever you walk out of here, they have a cabinet to the left. It's my Wook cabinet.
Yeah,
And
everyone has to have a Wook cabinet.
It's just all gifts. But, dude, I've gotten some fucking like, I have, like, some very sexual fan base, I feel like. So, like, the candy I get is very, very interesting.
Yeah, that's true. You're like, NotLö, that's nothing. I could give a shit yet.
It's like cum in my ass. You know what I mean? Something like that.
You're like, okay, sweet. Thank you.
Dude, I fucked up at Bass Canyon, though, this past weekend. So
what happened?
I was on a mission. I was trying to run backstage because I had to use the restroom. And this guy's like, Tab, we want to get a picture. I'm like, I can't. I'm on a mission, man. I'm on a mission. And he was like, he handed me this folder. And he's like, here, give this to Brock. And it was a drawing that he did a kendama. And I was like, okay. And as soon as I grabbed him, I'm like, why the fuck did I do that? Why did I do this? I'm the messenger boy now.
Like, it's not even for me.
It's not even for me. And I have to carry on this folder. I call Brock. He didn't answer. I'm like, God damn it. And I look at the drawing and it's awesome. And I'm like, now I'm responsible for this shit. And Brock never got it. I still have it.
You're like, don't trust me for the middleman.
Dude.
That's our lesson here today.
Yeah.
You're not the middleman.
I'm not the middleman. But it was one of those things like, why the fuck did I just do that? And I was like, why did you put me in this situation?
You really screwed me over.
Yeah.
Now you're the bad guy.
Yeah. And I have it still. I'm probably keeping it.
No, you deserve it.
I'm probably keeping it. I tried to give it to him.
Yeah, no, you tried. You did your part. You can't do any more than that. You're good.
What's the strangest thing you think you had someone giving you?
NotLö's got to be up there.
I was gonna say NotLö's there. Yeah, like NotLö's there. Oh well, this isn't even strange. I just feel really bad. I remember someone gave me a really cool bucket hat, and I swear I put it in my bag. I swear. And then I get back and I was like, I just left that, and I felt really bad too. And it's like their thing. They make bucket hats, and that's still one of my biggest things I feel bad about. Not gonna lie, I was like, this is gonna haunt me. That bucket hat sitting in that green room.
Yeah,
probably nobody's gonna get it.
I've forgotten some shit in green rooms too, and I'm like, man, that was a cool thing.
I know.
Some of the things I'm like, that was dumb. I probably wouldn't even bring it home.
You're like, that's okay there.
It's just fine there, dude.
That one's fine.
Yeah, dude. So you did like, do you have a lot of time off right now?
Well, I started kind of heavy again when I went to Shambhala at the end of July, and then I've been gone pretty much every weekend since then, and then I get a break after like the 10th of September, which will be nice. So I can just like recharge and like make some more music, hopefully too.
Yeah, because I remember seeing you on like a bunch of different tours. It was like the LS Dream tour. I know you and Vale had did one.
Oh, yeah, we did that one last year too.
And then were you on the Closey one?
Oh no, but I've played a lot of events with her for sure. And
so cool.
Yeah, I know, she's so great. She's one of my favorite people for sure too.
She's so cool, dude.
I know,
she's so French.
She's French.
She's so French.
She is.
And I heard
she's French.
Yeah, I heard. I don't even like the French that much, but she's cool.
Everyone, I think it was her that wrote. She said people think French people are mean, but she's nice.
Well, they're always asking about my dick. They're like, wee wee. I'm like,
You're like, that's a little aggressive. I
yeah,
guess. Yeah.
I'm just trying to find the bathroom in this airport.
You're like, I'm literally just sitting here.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like, can you get a snack first? Like, chill out. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what was the coolest one? Dude, I imagine going on tour with LS Dream was fucking awesome. Because when
so
you and
much
Enzo and LS Dream?
Yeah, and Trip Street was on a couple of them too. And it was a very fun tour. It was a lot of fun. And like getting to know Sammy and Mike were such great, presence in itself, beyond obviously playing a dope tour. They were just really good to get to know, and they're such good dudes too. And they put on badass sets too. I love their sets every night. And like we all kind of obviously played a little bit of similar to our sets every night, and like I never got tired of them. It was so great, and they're just great to be around too. And I think that changes a lot for me too, like especially when I see how great, like I already love their music, but especially when you see how great of people they are, it makes it a lot better for me personally too. Mm-hmm. That can be a toxic trait too, I guess. Because then if I meet an asshole, I'm like, ugh, I loved your music.
Yeah,
that's kind of annoying to me.
How many times that happened to you?
I mean, not honestly, more good results than that.
I agree.
Yeah, just like one or two, and you'll be like, damn. No. But like, maybe they're having a bad day too. Because like.
That's true.
But, yeah.
That's true.
Sometimes, I mean, it's good not to take out your bad day on other people, but that's just me. But
Yeah.
you know,
Oh, dude, I'll punch a fan in the face. First fucking one I see.
I used to do that. Then I had to stop, apparently.
Yeah. When management's like, hey, it's not
they're
working.
like, that's not a good look. I was like, oh, I didn't think that. But so that's why I quit.
I get it. I still do it.
See, it's hard to quit.
Yeah.
You can't quit cold turkey.
Yeah, you punch one female fan, you got to keep punching.
Oh my God.
I'm joking.
No, I know you are. I know you are. I know you are.
It was aggressive, though.
If there's one thing I've learned about you, I know you're one of the sweetest people I've met, too. And you're a great person.
Oh,
yeah.
stop.
I'm being honest.
No, I'm sure it was so cool being on the road with Sammy and Mike. Dude, Sammy's such a, I feel like he just, spits out, fucking fortune cookie.
Wisdom.
Yeah.
No, I feel like I learned a lot from him and, how he, views life, too. Not I don't know, not in your face, he's trying to teach you something, but just seeing his mannerism, how he handled things is very eye-opening to how you should handle life too. He's just very grateful for everything too.
Yeah, he's such a good fucking guy, dude. I know at Bass Canyon this past weekend, I was trying to holler at him, and so I tried calling him. He didn't answer, and then he saw it, and he was literally about to get in the transport, but he just sends me a video, a 2-minute long video, just saying, "Hey, man, I love you, miss you, hope you're doing good. Let's talk sometime." I was what a nice guy. He could have just saw the text and be like, "Oh, dude, I missed your call."
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, exactly.
I would have been like, "Oh, bro, my bad." Yeah, that's about all I would have said.
Yeah, no, I feel like, oh, okay. That's really nice of him. He is really nice because, I remember after his Forest set, he played the night before I did, and I'd just text him that was so fucking dope. I could see all the work you put into it with a bunch of new edits, stuff like that. And he was like, "That was so nice of you to say that. Not many people just thank their friends off or just tell them they're doing good, that often." I was like, oh, he's just very appreciative of small things.
We should do that more.
I know. I feel like sometimes people assume that just because they're on a big stage and doing things that nobody likes to hear, you did good or something,
Yeah.
Because everyone, I don't know, it's nice to hear.
We should do that more.
Right? Yeah.
Just shoot a text, be like, "Hey,
yeah,
you're hot," something like that.
yeah. Just something like that. Hey, you're hot.
Dude, that would be a great text to get, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm chilling in the studio. I'm fucking hot.
I was literally just downing everything. Thank you.
I feel like
that's about to quit everything.
I feel like that'd flip a whole attitude around.
It could.
Yeah.
Easily.
Who would you say are the nicest DJs in the scene? I like this. I like that we're staying on this positive note right now.
Yeah, we are in a good positive.
I love this.
That's a big thing too, for sure. That definitely I feel like we should try more too, because it's easy to display the negative a lot. But
yeah,
but it's very cliche to say that.
Let's
obviously,
be positive.
but yeah. But okay, Sammy.
Yeah.
Violet's Dream. Chloe's super nice too. Shout out Chloe. There's just so many nice people. I just think of them, first because of how much they put on the underground too. I think it's really cool. I would always see them just they look at everything anybody sends them. They're not making sure they have a good following type of thing.
Yeah.
They're always looking out for people too, which is cool. Because I mean that's kind of what they did with me too. Just trying to help me out too, because with my music and stuff too, by putting me on stuff. They're just really good people for sure. Some other ones, everyone's so nice, like I said.
Yeah, everyone's been pretty chill, dude.
I know, everyone's just so nice. When Kiva and Truth are super nice people too.
Yeah, I want to meet them.
Yeah, they're super sick. They're super nice, and they're definitely always looking out for people and have very, I don't know. There's no egos from these people either, which is a dope thing.
Yeah, I actually had not met. I was on a lineup with Truth, and I tried to meet him, but he got there right before a set, and then I was like, fuck.
Yeah, no.
I wanted to meet him, dude.
Yeah, he's been touring for a long time, too. I think 20 plus years, probably, too.
Fuck. Always doing the deep dub?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Is that what got you into the deep dub?
Yeah,
because I feel like I'd categorize you in that. Is that wrong for me to do?
No, you're good. I mean, that's what I started out making, and I have a lot more drum and bass and halftime stuff coming out too, and just more experimental stuff too. I guess I kind of wanted to get more comfortable with my production before I started doing more too, and making some more like like liquid down tempo kind of music too, which has been fun. But like I'm definitely more known for like deep dubstep and shit too.
Would you say, are you getting more comfortable now? I mean, you've been at it for a while at this point.
Because like the past like 3 years, I don't really have it released though. I'm kind of like slow with releasing it right now, I guess. But a lot of my more chill out kind of like different style of music, I have a lot of it coming out actually this fall too. So stay on the lookout in September, y'all. But that's coming and they.
Wait, is that the Deadbeats one?
Oh no, that's actually just a heavy deep dubstep song too.
Hell
Yeah. So that's just like very like a OG kind of like dubstep kind of sound too, which is my favorite to make too.
Yeah, it's so much fun to make.
Yeah, it is, and I've been
so
like
well.
Experimenting more. Yeah,
It works so well like in a live setting too.
yeah, it's nice mixing dubstep too.
Yeah.
I like mixing it a lot too.
Yeah, so you're on the were you one of the people who were tweeting "We Are Deadbeats"?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I saw everyone doing that. I didn't know what it meant, so I just tweeted "We are butt cheeks."
Yeah, I saw that actually, and I was like, "That's what we needed. We need someone to break the ice." Everyone's like, "What is this?"
I didn't know what the fuck it was, but I
You're
was just
like,
like, I want to be a part of
You're
this.
like, I want to be included. Fuck y'all.
I didn't get the email.
I didn't get the marketing email.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that. I sent them that song because that song I made it like a year ago, and I sent it to them probably like 9-10 months ago, and I was just really excited that they wanted it, and they told me it was to be a part of the compilation too, and I was like, oh, I'm so down.
You know they're gonna have the fucking dopest.
Yeah, I'm really, and I listened to it too. It's so dope too, and it's really like widespread in genres too, which is cool.
Yeah.
And I noticed like they're putting on like if like obviously if they're US based and can be like they're putting like everyone on the comp like on their tour stops and stuff, which is cool. And I think that's really dope how they're like, definitely trying to push underground too. That's what a lot of these labels do too. Obviously like Wakan and everyone, like it's really cool to see like how these big cats are helping everyone too.
Dude, I love those compilations. Like that's how I found Wakan. Was like the compilation they did like like 5 years ago at this point or something.
Yeah,
like
I
that.
know exactly. Yeah, same.
Yeah,
I found a lot of people through that.
Yeah, that's like like the Lost Dogs compilations and shit like that.
Yeah, exactly. Because I remember like 5 and 6 years ago, I'd find like I found like Easy Bake through all those and like Of the Trees too.
That's how I found Yeti. Was it
Yeah,
like
Yeti.
the Wakan?
The
Wakan, and it was like I don't know if it was who else was on that thing. It was a lot of motherfuckers.
Probably like Freddie Todd too,
Yeah,
I think.
Toad,
Yeah.
I don't know if Toadface Space Jesus at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously, it was a fucking sick ass compilation.
It was really, really good. It was
Yeah.
really good. That's when I started to notice more of like a more experimental take on genres too. I feel like when these like labels started doing more compilations of like a lot of underground music too, which is cool to like make it more. I feel like it gets like mainstream crowds easier to accept it when they see it live, and like labels put on those kind of like comps and everything like that too.
Yeah, and it's easier to sneak it in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, hey, we think this is dope. Let's put this with some people you've heard of.
No,
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun, dude. What would you say has been the most pivotal moment in your career? Just if you can narrow it down to one moment that just changed all of it.
I definitely want to say like it has a lot to do with like COVID too, but like at the end of COVID when I was like just busy making a lot of music because there wasn't really much else to do, obviously. Closey reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to open up for one of her like COVID friendly shows at the Mishawaka, and I was like, yeah, duh. She was one of my favorite artists too, and this was like I guess 3.5, almost 4 years ago now. It's crazy. It's been
Has it really been that fucking long?
It's about to be like almost, isn't it?
No, it's been 2 years.
Wait, it's
Because
about
it
to be
happened
3,
2020.
right? Okay. Anyway, so
I was like, holy
so
shit.
2, almost 3. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I'm 40 years old
I
at this
was like-
point. Damn.
I was like, missed all of my life.
Yeah, goddamn, miss all my life.
No, but yeah. So she like reached out and asked if I wanted to open up for her, and that definitely changed a lot of things too. And like right after that, just some good reviews were shared, and like I got my first like legit agent to sign me and stuff too, and I started working with my agent Mary, and then my new manager at the time David too, which was sick too, and like I felt like then was like it had a really I had a good feeling of like I had people that were behind me and like believed in me. So it really helped that feeling of like, I don't know, because obviously we go through a lot of self-doubt.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a very nice moment too. And then like, I guess like performance wise, like recently Electric Force was really crazy to like conceptualize too. And Shambhala, because for Shambhala, I've never even been out of the country too, which was cool.
Canada's okay.
Yeah, Canada's sick.
I'm joking. It's pretty cool, yeah.
No, I know.
Poutine sucks, though. I'm going to go ahead and say it. Poutine's not that good.
Oh, my God. Do you not like it for real?
Dude, I've had it, like, every time I've gone, and it's just, it's okay.
You're like, okay, I didn't even have it. So I can't say shit.
They're
so
hopped on it. They're so hopped. And it's just
no,
like,
they really are.
It's okay.
Yeah, like, it's okay.
It's okay. I was living down in Louisiana. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you get way better food.
You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, no. That's why I love going to New Orleans. Like, if I play a show there, I'm like, okay, I'm going to try and stay more than one night just so I can eat.
Dude, you just fucking reminded me, actually. Yeah. So it was a show my buddy was throwing in New Orleans, and you were supposed to be the headliner, and you couldn't make it.
Yeah, that was, I'm not going to lie, I'm pretty blessed because that was I only had like 2 bad travel situations happen where I couldn't make shows, and like I'm just glad it was only like 2 because I would see so many like bad stories of people's flights getting canceled, and that was my first one. And I honestly had just been thinking, I was like, that's crazy, that hasn't happened to me yet. Like,
Mm-hmm.
And then I get to Salt Lake City on my layover, and they're like, there's not enough people at New Orleans for the plane to land or whatever, and I was like, oh, okay. And they basically, we tried everything too. I was texting them all your friends, and I was like, okay, maybe if we could fly here and then here. We were trying everything, and then like nothing would work too.
Mm-hmm.
And that sucked, but I'm glad to be going back in September for sure.
Yeah, I was supposed to have you on the podcast that day.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, okay, because I remember I got a delay at first. And I was like, okay, we're going to be late, but we can still do it, blah, blah. And then it just got canceled immediately, and I was like, and I was so excited too because I just love New Orleans.
Yeah, it's a good time.
It's a great time.
Dude, I know I was gonna go to the show anyway, and so were the S Fan boys.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Hey, the headliner is gone. Can y'all just do a back to back?" I'm like, "Yeah, we literally did it like the week before."
Yeah, I'm glad y'all did that too.
It was fun.
Yeah.
And
it looked like it was fun too.
Yeah,
I was sad. I was like,
it's a cool venue. I had never been there.
Yeah,
It's a loose theater.
Yeah, I had never heard of it either, and it looks sick too.
Yeah, they had remodeled it. It was really cool.
Yeah, and they had like a good sound system in it too, right?
Yeah, it was a great sound system.
That's good, yeah.
Yeah, I just know that we got really drunk and just did a back-to-back. And it was way better than the one we did the week before.
I swear the best ones are so spontaneous.
Oh, dude, I've had some bad ones.
Oh, yeah.
Who's I'll tell you something. I'm not scared to share it. Who's somebody you've had some bad back-to-backs with?
I mean, I haven't really okay, the only bad ones I can think of are like, I've never had a bad one with Becca, Vale, and I've never, the one I did with Kiva recently was great, and me and Trip Street did a great random one too, but I would say back in the day, the Black Box Lounge days, I'll call it, there would just be a time in the night where just every local producer, including myself, would try and plug in so 10 people.
Yeah, just a bunch of DJs on stage just waiting.
And none of us know how to mix that well, honestly, at that time. We don't get the idea to mix songs and instead of dramatically cut them off and cut to other songs. And,
when in doubt, reverb out,
Yep, that's what it was. It was a reverb out sesh. It was a reverb out session. I was like, I'm going to go sit down, take my USB out, and just exit.
Have you met Baldy?
No, I haven't met him yet.
Me and him have had some bad back-to-backs. We've had some bad ones, dude.
Where you're like, it's just not flowing.
Oh, dude. We've had some good ones.
Yeah.
But we've done a bunch because we'd just be at Republic or something in New Orleans late night.
Yeah.
It's 3 a.m. and we're fucking trash.
And you're like, we're gonna play. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna play.
Yeah.
And it's not good.
That's funny though.
It's not good.
You're like, it just doesn't flow at all.
Dude, I remember this was probably
wreck every mix.
This was the worst back-to-back. So it was me, Baldy, and Dr. Fresh.
Oh, wait, really?
None of those styles.
I was like, oh, really? Yeah.
So Dr. Fresh obviously gets to some 128, some house stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, cool, I got a lot of house on this flash drive.
Yeah.
Baldy like, dude, I ain't got no 128, all 140. Dude, I'm panicking. I'm freaking out.
God,
Dude, I'm panicking. I need to play with him.
You play rhythm. Wait, that's funny. So that was train wreck.
It was horrible. Eventually, Dr. Fresh left the
'Cause he's like
stage, and I did not blame him.
Yeah, because he's really good at mixing too, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
He did some cool, really cool shit.
Yes. And he's like, all right, I'm leaving.
Dude, I ain't got nothing. I'm
He's
like,
like,
it's cool, bro. Just chill. I got this.
I got this.
I got this.
You just stand.
Yeah. Dude, I'm panicking.
Like dubstep does not sound good slowed down to 120 usually.
I wonder. Because, I mean, Grizz was talking about on the podcast about slow house. How it's just supposed to be normal house. And they just slowed it down on an accident at a pool party. And it sounded dope.
Oh, so he had like some normal like 120, 128 type of. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
No, I bet that would be sick though, because like I love, like EPROM style, like the 110, very slow. Like that's what I feel like could kind of give me that feel of. That's cool. That's interesting.
That style of music's such producer porn.
It is.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like anytime EPROM or like G Jones or like Saruta puts out something, every producer's just like, oh.
We're like, I'm gonna quit.
Yeah. And the headbangers are like, what the fuck is this? You know what I mean? We're like, you don't understand, dude.
It's so like sad, like obviously like funny because it's like they don't get it. But like when you see like some crowd just not receiving really experimental things well, and they're like, I need a normal beat, basically. Yeah.
I was showing a buddy the new Flume album.
Yeah.
And he was just like, I don't know if I like this. I'm like, you're fucking stupid.
I don't know if I like this.
Like, you're literally stupid.
No, so many of my friends from home would say that too. I was like, it's okay. I get it. Like, I guess, I mean, is it okay? No, it's not
okay. You're fucking dumb.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
It's all subjective until it comes to that.
Yeah, I backtrack on them. Like, there's some people where you just can't even say shit. I'm like, no.
You're dumb.
Yeah.
What was it like in South Carolina? Like, that's where you're from. That's where you're raised, right?
Yeah.
What was the scene like out there? Like, was there any shows going on?
Like, I will say, Charles the First and like Potions and Super Task came to like this like really small show in Charleston when I lived there when I tried to go to college. And
ooh, what were you going to college for?
Who knows? I think business at the time, and then I saw them, and that was like the only like sick underground show I ever saw. Like it was like no disrespect, but it was just like a lot of mainstream names, obviously coming in like Louis the Child and stuff like that. So there wasn't like anything different at the time. So it wasn't like the funnest thing either, but I definitely still loved it because we had a really good like scene for like psychedelic rock and like indie bands and stuff to come through, which I do like listening to too also. But we'd always go to music festivals out of state. Mm-hmm. Like we would go to Okeechobee like every year.
Dude, what a good festival.
I know,
man.
it's such a good festival.
What a great festival.
It's so much fun.
Yeah, I went the first year.
Dude, same. Yeah. I think that was its best year too.
We might have been right next to each other in the crowd.
We probably were. It was such a sick lineup too.
So good, dude.
It's like Odessa, Skrillex, ZZ, just so many people.
Big Gigantic.
Yeah, Big Gigantic too.
Who's coming on the podcast this week?
Yeah, I was saying coming right real soon, right? Yeah.
Nah, man, that's fucking fun. Yeah, we used to have to travel all the time too out of Mississippi.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
what I mean? We're in the same boat with you.
Yeah, exactly. And like,
but we didn't have no Charles the First or Louis the Child coming through.
Oh, see, yeah, I guess he wasn't. They weren't that mainstream then at the time. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I wanted to see more experimental stuff, I guess, too, like that. And I remember I would travel to like Charlotte to see like G Jones and the Whittler open up for like people in really small rooms too, which is crazy to think about too. Like I saw G Jones like probably like 50 people, and I was like, I'll never be able to do that again.
Dude, I actually booked the Whittler in Jackson.
Oh, really?
Years ago. It was the Whittler and Thelum.
Oh my God, I bet that was a dope show too.
It was, dude, so we brought in 6 dual cab 12s in a 100 cap room venue.
So that's
the roof was falling down. Yeah. People were having to cover their drinks. It was absolutely insane. But we had like 30 people in the room.
Wait, that's crazy. I bet that was so much fun though. Like,
it was, but as the promoter, I'm like, God damn it, there's only 30 people.
You're like, this is a big L
like,
right
I just
here.
Lost my ass on this one.
You're like, you guys better enjoy this niche show. Like,
yeah. We brought in the dopest sound system the city's ever heard.
Yeah, like definitely like very cutting edge music too. So it's like, fuck.
Yeah, but no one in Jackson's like, oh my God, the Whittler. They're like, who the what?
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I totally get what you're saying. Like people be like, who the fuck's that?
Yeah.
Like, I get it.
What's your schedule like now? Like, are you working all day on tunes? Like, what's your process like? You let it come to you?
Yeah, I kind of like let it come to me. Like, I had a really bad like creative stump, of course, when I had a lot of time off at the beginning of July too. Like, of course, when I have a lot of time off, I'm so mad
it's
about
the worst.
I'm like, I can't make anything. I try, and then like recently, like how we were just kind of talking about, like going to see other people was really dope, and like actually kind of enjoying your stops for a whole weekend instead of doing like, you know, like 2 or 3 in one weekend. It's more fun to be able to watch people and like actually experience it too. And that does like inspire me more for sure too.
Yeah.
And I think traveling inspires me too in a weird way. Like, I mean, I know some of these places we're going to, it's like middle of nowhere type of thing too, you know?
Those
but
are my
like,
favorite.
Yeah, but like I love those kind of things.
Those
you
are
know?
literally my favorite
Same,
crowds.
same.
Those little hick towns.
No, yeah, and you know they're there for your music.
Yeah, why
Like,
else are they there?
It's really cool. Why else are they there?
Why else are they there,
It's
dude?
not- you know,
Someone's got to watch the animals. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They're like, thank you for coming.
Yeah, that's actually what I told that festival that we played. I was like, I appreciate y'all leaving your farms to come to this show.
No, yeah, that was commitment. I'm sure that was a long drive for them too.
Yeah, it was a long drive for everyone.
Yeah, I know.
Wyoming.
Yeah, that Denver I was like, that will be fine. We'll just drive it. And I was like, holy.
You drove it?
Yeah, because like the flights were just like such a small like hopper flight from Denver to like wherever it was in Wyoming we would fly to. Forgot where. Remember how small the planes were? I think Becca told me that she had to get weighed to get on it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. So
Mine wasn't that small, but it was small.
Yeah. See, that freaks me out. I was like, okay, I'll drive.
Yeah.
Like the really small planes kind of scare me.
Dude, those are actually a lot more fun. So like
It's more like a roller coaster. It's fun.
I used to take this small plane to go to my dad's, and it was like a 6 to 8 passenger plane.
Oh, really?
And you'd have times where you'd feel the wind pick you up, and the plane would kind of just go with it.
Yeah.
And then it would just drop because the wind stopped. But
Yeah.
man, it was like a roller coaster.
That's what I was gonna say, because I did a really small one when I played on like the east coast of Canada in Fredericton. It's kind of near Nova Scotia, and like I flew into.
Damn, that's up there.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was so cool too. It was like it gave me like mini Shambhala vibes, but like kind of like Halloween too.
Cool.
It was really cool, and I really loved it too. And I did like a small plane from, I think it was Toronto to Fredericton, and yeah, I could feel everything.
Those are fun,
I know,
dude.
it was fun. It was crazy too. The airport there was like an island in Toronto, and like
No security, huh?
barely.
Okay,
no, I'm just kidding. But you know what I'm saying? It was like it was just such small security lanes and everything too, and you had to take like a boat, like a ferry, to get from the drop off where like Ubers and shit would drop you off to the gates.
Surprised they had Ubers.
I know. I was so happy about that. They didn't have them in the place I landed, so I called like a taxi or whatever. But which is something I was like, I didn't really think that far. I was like, where do I get a ride? Wait, whoops. Taxis, duh. I'm acting like such a fucking millennial, I guess.
Dude, that little airport I used to go for my dad's, zero security. Like, nothing. Like, there's nothing. You just show them your ID. Nothing. You go through zero scans.
Oh, is it like, what kind of airport is that?
It's
Like,
tiny.
that's what I was about to say, just like one room.
You can park. Yeah, literally, you can park for free. You know what I mean? Like it's.
Well,
I found
those are great,
I found
yeah.
a damn Percocet on the ground.
Just chilling. You know, nobody sees
And
that.
it's like, what is this? And my dad goes, I'll hold on to
I'll
that.
take that. You don't need that.
He's like, because I looked it up and I was like, this is a Percocet. He's like, I can hold on to that for us.
I'll be taking that from here. That's funny.
Oh, wow, son
That's
of a bitch.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where'd your dad live?
He lives up in Eureka Springs, Arkansas.
Oh, okay, cool.
Like northwest Arkansas. It's like 45 minutes from Fayetteville.
Oh, okay, sweet.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Are you on WaconFest this year?
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm excited about that. Yeah, I'm really excited.
Yeah.
Mulberry Mountain is so cool too.
Did my first camping festival ever was over there at Mulberry.
At Backwoods?
At Wakarusa.
Oh yeah, Wakarusa. Duh, I forgot about Wakarusa.
Wakarusa, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, it's my dad and my stepmom are coming out to see me
Oh my god,
at a
that's gonna be
festival. I'm gonna
sick.
be doing stand-up comedy. I have so many jokes about my dad.
That's gonna be like.
Kyle, you've probably heard a bunch of them.
He's like, this is what you're doing.
Yeah, Kyle's came and seen me do stand-up a couple times. How do you think, if you're a father, Kyle, and your child's on stage saying this, how do you react?
You probably show up at first like, oh, I can't wait to see my boy tell his jokes on stage. This is going to be fun. And then just as, joke after joke goes on, you tend to be like, oh, I'm his content. All right.
Did he love me?
He has a good sense of humor. He might can handle
I'm
it.
sure he does.
He might can handle it. What you trying to do at NotLö?
I've been making a lot of my album it's a concept of, it's like a house. Well, I don't want to go too deep in it, but it's like a concept of a house in the woods. And
you said house, I was like, you're making house music now?
This is what NotLö is now. Because you got me excited talking about that back-to-back earlier. I'm just kidding. But so I started making more just more like a lot of ambient sound design too. And I started making some more pretty music, a lot of future garage and some liquid D&B too. So it's not necessarily down tempo, but it's just prettier music instead of dark and scary, what I usually do. And I thought how obviously a lot of people tend to make very opposite kind of things. So I wanted to bring it together good too. And the album's kind of like a movie concept. I got some really dope visuals made with, do you know who Joseph Allen is? He does Mersives.
Negative, but I've seen his work.
It's really dope, and we're trying to make it like a house in the woods. It starts out very bad and scary, but the movie, it's like a movie concept, and at the end of the movie, the album, it's gonna be faced with more pretty, bright, happier tones, a very happy setting and stuff too, because I want it to be kind of a message of turning bad things into good things too, which I'm sure a lot of us went through horrible shit, not just me, growing up and stuff too. You've had some not so fun things happen growing up, I'm sure, but
my cousin fingered me.
Not you too.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
And it didn't even affect me that much.
No, yeah, and you're still smiling every day you wake up.
Yeah, I'm still good.
You smiled extra that day.
I'm so sorry. Alex.
Don't be sorry.
Okay.
I'm like, oh God. I'm just kidding. No, I'm fucking with you.
Is a lot of your stuff conceptual? Is that usually where you start with stuff?
No, and that's why I kind of wanted to change it too, because if I want to put out an album, I thought how I want to make it very meaningful. And I've never really spent money on making cool visuals, and I definitely wanted to do that to just amplify things more too. And I would really like some of these songs to it's been my dream to have some of these songs in scary movies type of things too, get synced like that, because a lot of it it's just very eerie for sure at the beginning with the dark half of the album, but that's a little side goal too, because I remember I saw one of Truth's songs on an American Horror Story scene.
Sick. And
it's so sick. It's the Coven scene and the witches season, and it was just so cool, and I was like, that would be so sick to have that kind of your music be background for that. That'd freak me out.
Like a side goal.
Yeah, it's not my main thing, but that's definitely a big side goal I have in my head.
Was music always a main thing for you growing up? Did you have any type of musical background? Or were you, was it just something that you just found over time and you're like, hey, I could probably do this?
I was always a drummer. My dad got me a drum set when I was younger, and I should
go play it after.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I was like, oh my God, I haven't seen one in forever, and so I was always kind of had a musical background. My mom, she put me in our elementary school was very artsy, and it had violin classes.
In elementary?
Yeah, I know, and I did it.
Private school?
No, it was public.
What the fuck?
I know. That's what I was like. Okay, we'll take advantage of this.
Yeah, sure.
And I learned violin. I played that for a long time, and so I've definitely always had a musical background. And then I remember after just going to so many festivals when I was living in Charleston, I was telling you, I was going to Okeechobee and stuff too. And I just really found a love for it too. And I loved the scene that it was around it too. I just thought it was such a very positive scene compared to most. I mean, I know there's lots of BS in every scene, but I really liked how the electronic scene was. And I started mixing after going to a couple festivals, and I was like, okay, that would be so sick to do this. A lot. Yeah, it was just so much fun mixing, and then I had to learn to make music after that too. But I definitely started out mixing for a year or two, and then I just downloaded Ableton one day when I was back in South Carolina, and I was like, okay, let me see how to do this. which was very overwhelming at first, you know?
Yeah.
That first time when you download it, you're like,
Yeah, you're like, how do I make music?
no, it looks like Microsoft Excel.
Okay, dubstep.
I'm like, how do you do that?
Yeah.
And I actually had some friends from home, like they would make music on the side just for fun too. And like, I was just like noticing, I was like, wow, you literally plan every second of a song. It was just so mind blowing getting into the like knowledge of learning production too. So I'm glad that I had that kick that made me like really want to get into it because it was just so fascinating to me too. So that's where it all started for sure. And
what'd you want to be when you were younger? Like, when I grow up, I'm gonna be this.
I had literally no clue. Like,
You didn't have any dreams? Like, I'm gonna be an astronaut, president.
Crazy shit, honestly. I wanted to be a biomedical engineer at first.
That's a crazy thing for a kid to say.
And I was going to Clemson and I got accepted to their engineering program.
Oh wow, that's a nice school.
Yeah, it was a really good, and that my dad loves Clemson too. So like, I guess that was probably like an influence at the time, you know, too,
Yeah.
growing up in South, because like football has a lot to do with where you go to school.
I'm a big football fan.
Yeah, like it really does have to do with where you choose to go to school and
Trevor
stuff.
Lawrence ain't doing all that good in the NFL, but we don't have to get on that subject.
You don't see that's some shit my dad would say too.
Yeah.
He was always like, oh, you can't, like, my little sister went to USC and that's Clemson's biggest rival, obviously. My dad was so heartbroken that she wanted to go to USC.
Yeah, your sister's a bitch.
Like, how could she do that?
Yeah, what a bitch.
It's literally personal. She's trying to be a bitch to me. But I went there and I wanted to be like a engineer that made artificial veins and hearts, apparently, but those math classes weeded me out. And then I didn't have any direction after that. It was just kind of
Is that something you're still into? Is that like you watching videos, or like what type of hobbies do you have outside of music nowadays?
I just really thought, like, I was also really good at science and chemistry in high school, so I was kind of like basing it. I was like, maybe I should go for something in that. But I don't know. I was always fascinated by it too because I learned about it because I was like, I need to learn more careers in this like path too. But the math wasn't for me.
Yeah.
I failed like every kind of math class I took, basically.
Yeah, I sucked at all courses. Yeah. Out of Mississippi education, so
Yeah,
it's just like
I think it was the South Carolina education.
I feel kind of ignorant at times. you
Yeah,
know?
a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Like you said a word earlier, or was it Kyle? Or was it no, it was Mike?
Oh yeah, he said escapades.
Yeah, I was like, what?
What?
Had never heard that word before.
And I was like, even kind of questioning. I was like, does it mean adventures? He'll fill me in. He looks smarter than me. Like he'll.
He's surprisingly a smart dude.
I could tell. That was his first choice of word. I was like, you had a way better education system, I bet.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I was failed. I feel failed. I feel like I was failed.
No, yeah. I mean, like.
Also, I wasn't a good student.
Same. I think my ADHD took the best for me too.
All I cared about was drums and titties.
You know, I didn't know that.
You're like, same, dude.
Yeah. See, that's why I kind of resent South Carolina because I had no idea I was gay until a music festival.
Really? What was it? Just like all the asses? You're like, those are nice.
I guess that's what it was. No, I'm just kidding. I feel like also growing up in the South too, it's like hard because it's like, I mean, not that like a lot of people around me were like shunning like being gay, but it wasn't exactly a thing you saw all the time, and then people don't really shine light on it, you know?
Yeah.
So I feel like that's why I didn't even kind of know, which is a weird thing too to think about. Like,
Yeah, how old were you when you found
I
out?
was like 21.
Really?
Yeah.
What was it at a music festival? You just hooked up with a chick, or what was it?
I just was like, wait, I think I like talking to this girl a lot. And I was just like, I was tripping, and I was like, I started getting really deep into thought, and I was like, oh my God, this is totally going to be some propaganda being like, don't take psychedelics, you'll turn gay, you know? Like,
Dude.
no.
I had a kind of similar experience.
Why is it always psychedelic?
It was actually,
Safe amounts.
It was actually an Okeechobee.
Oh my God.
Was it you? Was it for you as well?
Yes.
Did we get the gay acid?
It must have been going around at Okeechobee that year.
Yeah.
must have-
Because I fucking took some acid. I'm like, I just kept on telling my friends, I'm gay.
Gay.
I'm gay. I tried to kiss my buddy.
He's like, I don't think I'm
He's
gay.
like, yeah, he's like, dude, you're fucked up.
He's like, that's just you. It's okay.
I was like, damn, dude, I take psychedelics. I'm gay.
That's what it is. I guess that was my whole problem.
Same with weed. I smoke weed and I'm instantly,
Gay. Instantly.
you know. Well,
I must have been smoking good weed in the South at first. It still had me straight a little bit.
damn, so it was all in an acid trip. Because, I mean, when I got done tripping, I'm like, I don't think I'm gay. But when you got done, you're like, oh, yeah.
I was really talking with my friends. I was like, so I think I'm gay. And, like, they didn't really, like, believe me because I was just, like, I really loved men. But I think I was just, like, I don't know. I think I was just, like, covering it up. I don't fucking know.
Had you been with men before?
Yeah.
Were you thinking of women? Be honest.
No, that's the thing. That's why it's so confusing, too.
Damn, so you're gay and you're still confused.
I was just like, why the fuck did I do that? Ew. I'm just kidding. I love all my guy friends, but I was just like, wait, what the fuck? That's so crazy to me because, like, definitely wouldn't cross my mind now.
I know, right? Me neither. Wink, wink, you know?
Yeah. Hey, it happens. Nothing wrong with that.
That's crazy, dude. You're just doing on acid and you're telling your friends after. Or your friends were like, yeah. No.
Well,
Were there any signs where your friends were like, you're definitely gay? Because we had a friend come out in high school and he was like, his name was Kyle. He's like, I'm gay. And we're like, yeah, dude, we fucking know.
Yeah, no. That's what I'm saying. A lot of, like, some of my friends, we've been like, well, yeah, that's fine. Whenever you felt comfortable, tell us. We're not going to force you. You know, that type of thing. I was like, yeah, we knew. But, like, I was really not really, like, comfortable dressing like how I do now to, like, be comfortable to wear whatever I want to, which kind of sucked, too. But I think that was just kind of, like, the whole Southern sorority college kind of experience. Like,
I don't know anything about that. But yeah.
Well, I didn't do that shit, but it was just, like, I guess I was just, like, always seeing people dress girly, so it never really computed in my mind that I don't have to dress girly and be a girl type of thing, you know, too. So, like, one of my friends was honestly kind of surprised, not in a mean way. She was like, wait, really? I was like, yeah, I think so. She was like, okay, that's dope. But I was just surprised. I was like, yeah, me too. But
Yeah, me too.
it's been a long time.
That's crazy. A lot of times it's just like a long time coming. It's just signs everywhere. But it's just you. It's just like, fuck, I'm gay. It's just like.
Literally, it was an overnight thing. I was like, cool. Cheers to that, I
Damn.
guess.
I mean, there's a lesson to learn here. Acid makes you gay.
Yeah, watch out for that acid.
The gay acid.
The gay. Ask him what strain it is. If it's the gay kind, before you take it.
Is this a Make America Great Again
Or Make
acid?
America Gay again.
Or Make America Gay?
Which MAGA acid is this? You always got to ask before you take. Just kidding.
Oh, that's fun.
Hey, but for real, be safe too. I don't want to sound like I'm being like, don't, you know.
No, dude, take acid,
You know-
suck cock.
That's exactly what I was getting at. Thank you.
Yeah, or eat pussy, whatever.
Yeah, either or. Whatever your advice is. Kyle's like, please get her out of here.
Oh, this is so much fun, dude. Kyle, did you have anything you want to ask? We have some fan questions I want to get to, but I want to see if
fuck
Kyle had
yeah.
any questions.
Yeah, I got something. So what is an embarrassing thing that you experienced in your life, and what did you learn from it?
That's a good. God damn it, Kyle.
That's a
Your
good
questions
one.
are so much better than Jeremy's.
That was
Off
a really
the top,
good one.
baby.
Yeah, he deserves a raise.
No one's getting paid in here for
I
this.
know, I'm just joking. I know.
I'm gonna put that out. No one's getting paid for
I
this.
know. I figured that's why I love it though.
Yeah, right.
That's why it's great.
I have 0 sponsors. Anybody out there that wants to sponsor me, holler. But you know,
Yeah, not declining it.
Yeah,
He's
well,
saying. But I think, okay. Well, I guess it's just more so stage wise, DJ wise. Like one time I was wearing this like heavy glass like pendant kind of necklace while I was DJing, and I was like bopping up and down, and it hit the cue button somehow, and it stopped my song. So ever since then, I was like, I'm just like so much more aware of what's going on too, because like I do not handle things like that well. I'm the type to be like getting on the mic like, hey guys, I'm so sorry about that. Like, I'll send you all money for having to experience. I'm just kidding.
please forgive me. I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
I'm like, please, dear God. So that's how I am. So I guess that's kind of like a good thing because now I'm like hyper aware when I make mistakes. I'm like, oh, It's a blessing and a curse, I guess.
I've had it happen with the headphone cable.
Oh my God, that would easily happen too. I can see that happening so
Had it happen
easily.
with the headphone cable.
Yeah.
But luckily, you know, I'm a professional. So I'm just like, oh, what's up? So I was jerking off the other day. It was like instant into a bit.
I was sitting there crying.
Yeah. Contemplating.
Like, please come back. Don't leave the room.
I'm so sorry, everybody.
I'm so sorry.
God, what's the most embarrassing thing? Okay. Most embarrassing thing that happened to me. I was playing in this band, and we were playing, it was a cover song, and it was a long line of bands. And we played first. And the last song we were covering Shine by, I want to say, who's Shine by? It's not by Bush. It's, oh, heaven let your light shine down.
I know that song.
Heaven.
I've heard that in my past.
We have played the song 1,000 times. Nail it. Like
Yeah.
everyone, we're all great musicians. We're all nail it.
That song's by Collective Soul.
Thank you. That is totally correct. And we get to the section after the solo, and no one knows what section we're on. We all are playing different parts of the song after. And we kept on trying to get back on it. We'd stop and be like, all right, 1, 2, 3, get back on it. No, get back on it. And we couldn't do it. We just kept fucking up.
It just kept being
Like 10 times in a row. No one was getting it right.
Everyone's like waiting for something to happen too. They're like, nope, not happening.
Yeah. And that was, we couldn't recover. We just said,
That's a scary feeling.
later. That was it. We ended
Later.
on that fucking note. A
Yeah.
strong set.
Yeah.
End on that fucking note.
That is so sad.
What did I learn from it?
Don't fuck up. I'm just kidding.
Fuck. What did I learn from? I didn't learn anything.
Just
I
like,
just
Don't be
learned.
too cocky going into something you think you know.
I learned that fucking sucked.
you learned you never want to make that
I
mistake
never
again.
want to, dude. That was the most embarrassing thing
I
because
know.
it's a fucking sold out venue.
Yeah.
with 1,100 people.
And you're like, you know what we're doing. That's the worst too, because you're like, I know what I'm doing, but
And
in that moment,
no one clapped. No one clapped. We even heard a guy go.
Wait, stop.
It was dead ass silent. Usually when a band's over, fuck yeah, woo, rock
It's
and
like
roll.
really rowdy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
no, not this time.
that's so sad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to go through that. I bet that was the longest, like 3 minutes of your life.
I think about. I mean, that's usually me when I have sex, but that's like I think about that all the time.
Yeah.
and I just feel, ugh.
No, I would too.
You know what I mean? I still haven't forgiven myself for it.
No.
I just
feel
need.
you.
I need to forgive myself.
How long ago was that?
I was 19. I'm 26 now, so it was a while ago.
I feel you. I'm holding on to something for like 5 years. Too.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah,
It'll haunt you forever.
Yeah, I'm fucking. Yeah.
It's
I hope I never let it go. I hope I put it like on a whip and just hit myself with it. You know what I mean?
always remind
Fuck.
yourself
Yeah.
of that horrible ass time.
So any type of fuck up DJing or anything ever,
Just like that?
even bombing on doing stand up comedy doesn't even compare to that.
No, that's what I was about to say. Cause like just like a little, cause you can save that. I feel like, you know, cause you're also really funny too. You could like
I could
come
say
and
DJ. Well, the thing is, you fuck up DJ and they're like, it's all right.
No, everyone's like, at least they're
Hey.
doing it live. Blah
Yeah,
blah blah.
hey,
You know,
hey, we forgive you. We just want to hear the song. Start it over.
but for a band, it's like
That's where you end it.
you had one job.
That's where you end it.
Yeah.
And it's not even our fucking song. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Somebody else's song.
They're like, don't ever do that again.
Yeah, if we're fucking up our song, they're like, yeah, we get it. You know, maybe they need to practice it. Maybe it's a new one.
Yeah, it's a new
We've
one.
heard this song a million
weird.
times. You know?
and done it a million times.
Yeah. So
That's
great
a-
question, Kyle. Now I'm fired up. Let's get to these fan questions.
Say he's really mad now.
Fuck! You know?
I thought I knew what I was doing.
Damn it.
That's funny.
Fucking hate myself.
I hate myself.
Oh wait, pause. I thought I changed it over. Let me just change this over.
Oh, you're good.
So it goes to our headphones and not over the speaker. Oh, I'm gonna help you out here because it's a small icon.
What?
I said I'm gonna help you out here. So go over here to the far right bottom. Over one more. Oh, left one more. Hit it. Go up a little bit. Up a little bit more. Click. Scroll down. You can use the scroll on the mouse. Go down a little bit. Hit that. Boom, baby.
And we're back.
And we're back. Yeah.
Hey,
Let's
there
try
we
that.
go.
Let's try that again.
Hey, no-
Hey, this is Dustin calling from Portland.
What up, Dustin?
I was just wondering if either you guys like have a 5-year plan or if you're just out here raw dogging life like the rest of us. But anyway, have a good day, man. Peace.
So, like, a 5-year plan is in, like...
What do you want out of
That's
your
what I was
life in the
gonna
next
say.
5 years?
Okay. Okay. That's what I was making sure I said it. I was like, I did hit the dab pin before I came in, so I'm making sure.
You can hit it again, dude. You can smoke weed in here.
Okay, I might. I was like, but I also was like, I don't want to be too, like, not be able to talk.
Fucking coward.
Fuck. All right. I'll get it out right now.
Yeah, smoke that bitch. And then tell me your 5-year plan.
Then that'll make it more fun. All
Yeah.
right. All right. You're right.
For why you did that. I mean, so Kyle had asked us that for the Kafrussi episode. Mine, I'm selling out Red Rocks in 5 years. That's where I'm at. I'm selling out Red Rocks in 5 years. Fucking write it down. Get it tattooed on you. I don't give a fuck what you do, but it's happening.
No, yeah. I that's fucking, and you will do that.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck yeah. I would say I really have my heart like set on. I really like. Hopefully, in 5 years, I will have headlined like Mission. I want to headline Mission Ballroom really badly and sell it out too. It'd just be really cool because obviously I love being here, and it's where like my career got started was here too. And that, have you heard that sound system in there?
Yeah, I played it.
That's what I thought. Okay, Ooh, that
Stupid.
it's like I think it's one of the best. I feel like in
It is
country.
the best sound system I've ever played on.
No, I think so too, and like that's why one thing for sure. I absolutely love that, and that'd be a really good goal too. And I want to have had played Red Rocks by then too, because that's definitely a big bucket list goal for sure.
Yeah.
And it would be really sick to. I hope this could happen to like go to maybe New Zealand or London.
Quit saying hope.
You're right.
You know what I
I'm
said?
doing
I
it.
said in 5 years I'm selling that bitch out.
You're right. In 5 years, I will have sold out Mission
Speak
Ballroom.
that bitch
You're
into
right.
the universe.
That's-
Tell yourself that it's
I agree
happening.
with that for sure.
Yeah.
See, we don't need that self doubt.
No, dude.
No.
You're like, all right, I'm gonna sell out I'm gonna sell out Mission Ballroom.
Period.
I'm fucking playing Red Rocks and I'm playing New Zealand.
Yeah,
Fuck
and I
it.
want to play London and New Zealand. I've had I noticed a lot of people listen, like I guess a lot of the deep dubstep too, and like drum and bass is popular there, obviously. So that's definitely what I'm gonna do too.
Yeah.
And I definitely want to go on a tour. I'll go on a tour, and I want to be able to put on a lot of good people, like how people have done for me too. I feel like that's a cliche thing, but it's definitely something I want to do. Be able to have the power to put people on that I know are just good, not worry about ticket sales or like budgets either, because like I want to be able to like pay people, good, like good enough, not like
Right. I mean, but those are things you have to worry about when you do a tour. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's-
like,
I
you know
know,
what I
yeah.
mean? It's like, fuck, man. I mean, but yeah, it is such a good fucking thing being able to put someone on. Because I mean, I had this conversation with G-Rex and Buku. We did a podcast that's not out yet, but it was just like talking about putting someone on because someone did that for all of us. There was there was somebody for all of us that
everyone had their like clothes, either their grizz, stuff like that.
Yeah, like Jansen was the guy for me.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I mean?
saying.
So
Everyone
it's
has
just-
their person, which is crazy, and to be able to do that for other people is amazing.
Yeah,
you know,
I love that.
and like I feel like you're being able to do that with a lot of the people you're bringing on tour too, which is sick. And like, cause like I saw, it's Ahi, right?
Ahi/him, yeah.
Okay, I want to make sure. Yeah, I want to make sure I said it right. And I was like, Ahi/him. Okay, and he was so excited. I remember him posting about too. Like, it's really dope to be able to like make people's days like this,
Dude, and like I said, man, I was telling you earlier, I watched his set at Bass Cannon, and he fucking murdered.
so
He was my
talented.
my girlfriend's favorite set of the whole weekend.
I'm not surprised because his sets are so good too.
Yeah.
They're very well structured and like
He's going to fuck Blue Collar Bass Tour up.
yeah, no, it's gonna be sick as fuck.
And then I played with Toadface like a month and a half ago in Ohio.
Yeah.
And it was fucking,
I
his set
love
was so good. I
Toadface.
was just like, dude, this is going to be the fucking best tour. Like,
Yeah,
we have
no,
like just some killers
You have
coming
good
on.
people, and they're like good people too.
Yeah, they're good
which
people
is
to be
sick.
around, yeah.
Yeah, that's another good thing too. Like, you definitely get to pick the people who you want to be around too,
Mm-hmm.
and like that kind of thing is really sick too. And just congrats to you, by the way.
Thank you. I
Yeah,
appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure. We'll be at that Denver stop for
You
sure.
should, man. I have a lot of fun stuff planned for you.
I can only imagine. So I'm ready for that. I'm ready for that.
Hell yeah. Carlos gets another one.
Hey, Crawdaddy. It's Praise Hail, Raise Veil. Here, and I got a question
B.
for you and that boss Debbie bitch NotLö. My question is, what's the most embarrassing moment from tour? Because I can think of a few, but I want to hear it from the.
Well, that was kind of answered that, but from tour specifically.
Oh yeah. So Becca, I guess if you're referring to like y'all's tour you went on, then our back-to-back tour went on. I think you know what our most embarrassing moment was.
Go ahead, share it.
We were we played What Fest in Ohio, and then we were going to play Luminescence in New York the next day. And our flight was at 6 a.m. and we had the rookie idea like, okay, well, let's just like not go to bed. We're just gonna be more tired. Or our flight was 7 maybe.
Party through the night.
Yeah, we're like, that seems smart. And it's like 4 a.m. We're like sitting up. We're just like, oh my God, why the fuck did we do this? And then we go to lay in the airport and we're just like passed out on the benches because the gates aren't even open to TSA. And then Andy Mercer, he played What Fest the night before too, and he was going somewhere else, and he like stopped by and like woke us up, and I woke up and I was like, I definitely looked like I needed help, a shower, and a brush, probably. It was just definitely peak embarrassing moment when we were just like caught snoring in the like, I guess pre-check area or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I guess there's so many more too. I feel like there's a lot of embarrassing moments. I also have just a lot of videos of Becca passing out, which is honestly, and for some reason our pictures are just not flattering. They're just all like faces, like every single fucking picture we would take when we were doing back-to-backs or our solo sets for that tour, like, you know, photographers would be like, was there anything wrong with the photos? Because, like, you know, we didn't post them. I'm like, no, just my fucking face.
Yeah, it's not your fault.
It's not you, it's me. Like, don't worry about that. Like, so that was definitely fun getting an album of horrible pictures together. It was fun.
I'm trying to think of my most embarrassing moment for tour.
Yeah, what was y'all's like?
I don't know if I ever got embarrassed. It's hard for me to be embarrassed.
I feel you too. Because, like, even when I was telling that story of us, like, getting woke up in the airport looking ratchet, I'm not really that embarrassed. Everyone's been there.
I embarrass myself on purpose.
Yeah.
Like, I try.
It's your goal.
It makes me feel more comfortable.
I feel that.
You know what I mean?
You're exposing your vulnerableness.
Yeah, I like putting myself in uncomfortable situations and stuff like that. And the more you do it, the less uncomfortable things feel.
Oh, then you can talk through anything.
Yeah, the more stupid things I say and getting a reaction, I'm like, all right, whatever. Okay.
All right, that's fine.
All right, whatever. All right, let's play some music.
We learned how to play some music now. Change the mood up real
here's
quick.
Wagon Wheel. You know?
Wagon Wheel. Oh my God, that was that OG like college era classic, I feel like.
Oh, dude, I made an edit of it today.
Oh my God, no, you did not. That's funny as fuck.
I'm
curious now.
I sure did.
I was saying, you showed me all the other dope whips, but you didn't show me that one.
I didn't show you that one. I did that today. That's fun.
That's funny as fuck.
Yeah, I can't think of anything embarrassing. Maybe be on tour, embarrassing moments. Nope.
I was saying, yeah,
nope, nothing comes to mind.
That's how I feel like nothing was really embarrassing for me with her either, because we're so comfortable with each other too. I'm comfortable around her, so it's like, oh, that's not embarrassing.
Yeah, I'm comfortable with myself, so
yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on. Let's get another one, Kyle.
You got it.
Hey, what's up, guys? Just no question. TVBOO, I saw your bass painting set this past weekend, and holy fuck, that was my latest fucking set ever. Well, I guess I do have a question. If there's one thing you guys could change in the music industry, what would you guys change? That's it, man. Have a good one, guys. Love y'all.
Good question.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
I mean, one thing a lot of the things I want to have as goals for changing definitely depend on, like, my power. You know what I mean? Not like power, but that's a weird word. Like,
unlimited power.
Being, I guess, more money, I guess, for, like, budgets for things. Like, if you have, like, more money, you can also do things for your shows. Because, like, I definitely want to, this probably sounds like a crazy idea, too, but I've always thought those, like, drink covers were really great for people. Like, those, like, they look like little, like, shower caps, but they're your drinks. and they fit like any drink, and it would stop like a lot of like, you know, just dosing of people and stuff too. And
Do people do that? I've never gotten dosed, and I wish so. Actually,
like,
I'm not going to say that out loud.
No, yeah. You're like, I guess not even necessarily dose, like bad
I want to
things.
say that out loud.
Yeah, I guess dose could have like a good connotation of like.
I'm like, no one's ever
more
dosed
of,
me.
like,
I wish they would.
Yeah, but like
I
just
don't.
dropping like pills in people's drinks, and I just feel like that's been at a really all-time highs. Sexual harassment and stuff too, and like people drugging people's drinks. So I definitely want to think of a good, proper solution to put in place, like whether it's like those drink cover things or something like that you can give out to people at the bar, like they have the option to take it. Like you don't have to, obviously, just like stuff like that. And I guess that's more of a music, not necessarily a music industry change, but like trying to help the people in it too. Because I feel like we should definitely be able to use our money and
To look out for everybody.
yeah. Because there's a lot of money in the scene too. Eventually, like especially bigger people too. Like they make a lot of money, and like there's definitely some things I think you could spend on to make partying safer for people too. And that's something I definitely want to try and do once I get more ability to do that and stuff.
I think.
Have you seen the fingernail polish?
Oh no, I haven't. What's that?
There's a fingernail polish that ladies can buy, and gentlemen. You can buy it, and you dip your fingernail into your drink, and it tests your drink for drugs to see if it had been roofied or some other type of drug has been put inside of it.
God.
Oh, it's like the pull down when someone pees in it,
Yeah, yeah,
but
literally.
for drugs.
Yeah, that's actually sick because
That's cool.
that is.
But then I'm just gonna be fingering my drink all night.
Yeah, you gotta keep them.
Where I'm trying to finger me.
I know. Getting bad use out of that. No, that'd be cool as fuck though. I agree. Cause like
That's cool. Yeah.
that's some things I think of too, and like, I mean, I think recently things have definitely. I mean, I'm not gonna speak for everyone, but like I feel like there has been more effort to make things more inclusive too. Not saying problems are solved at all, but like I feel like most people in the scene are definitely geared towards these positive changes, which is good.
Yeah.
That the people going these shows back these kind of decisions too.
Yeah. If I could change anything, honestly, and it sounds like so bitter of me to say, I just wish people who play on stage deserve to be there.
Same. That was my next point for sure. Cause like, that's a thing too. Cause like, just some people will get like put on for like, because they're a part of something that's not represented on stage too.
Yeah.
And stuff too. And take away from people from that group of, humans that are actually doing it. You know, that
like,
kind of like bust their ass.
Putting
and shit
everything
too.
into it.
Yeah, exactly. And then you just see, like you said, there's just so many people for sure.
It sounds better.
Yeah, I know it sounds bitter,
because
but
I think about it all the time, and I've gotten over it.
Yeah,
when I was
same.
younger artist, it used to bother me. I'm like, that person doesn't even make their own music.
yeah, stuff like that too.
You know what
and
I
then
mean?
I guess also it's like it's not even like we're bitter. It's like we feel bad for others that should be put on too. Because
Yeah.
like obviously we're doing successful things. There's no reason for us to be bitter. It's just more of like, damn, I got homies that are like running circles around them type of thing.
I mean, I have homies who are running circles around me.
Same.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and it's just like, y'all should be bigger than me.
No, I feel you. Yeah, there's like a lot of those moments too. But that also means you're a great person. You deserve to be where you are. So
Yeah.
I totally feel that.
Good question, though. That's a great question. Let's get to another one, Carl.
What's up, Taboo? Howdy, NotLö. My name is Riley, and I'm from Connecticut.
Connecticut.
All
I
right,
was like,
I got
oh,
like
cool.
2 questions, and I'll try to make them quick. First question, NotLö. How'd you come up with your name? It's not, and it's low.
He just
Curiosity.
said it for you.
Yep.
Gotta know how'd you merge those 2 words together and come up with your name.
Like there we go.
And then I guess a second question, a little more fun question, because the name question's always so old and boring.
True.
If you could have one superpower for the day, a full 24 hours superpower, what would that superpower be, and what would you do? Taboo, your music is meh. NotLö, keep doing what you're doing. You're
My
doing a
music's
great
meh.
job. I'll talk to you guys soon.
What just happened?
Tabby, your music's meh.
Just like was so out of place for me to hear that. I was like,
Most callers are like, oh, so fuck you, Taboo. Thank you, bye.
like
That's fun.
Dude, what? Okay. So the name NotLö. Okay. So like I was saying earlier, like me and my friends, this is a joke, call me Kiki. And then like my friends, we were all back at camp one night at Okeechobee, and we were just all being like kind of stupid. You know, you're right before you go to bed, late night hours type of thing. And we were just smoking joints, and my friend was like, "Why don't you go by NotLö because you're always high?" And I was like, haha, okay, yeah. Well, and we just kind of stuck with it.
It worked.
And it's nothing like, and that's not even like I've tried to make weed my branding either. You know what I mean? It's not like my thing, but it's
Yeah,
just
because
like,
the scene needs another weed DJ.
yeah, I'm like, oh, we need some. But you know what I mean? I was like, it's definitely nothing I really push, but I'm like, I do love weed. and also like, I guess it's kind of like really translated too, because like my goal is for everyone just to like, obviously I have like my musical goals, but like I want to just bring people together as I mean, that's a cliche, I guess, but like, and you know, I want everyone to feel elevated, like, you know, happy, joyful, and like having fun. That's my goal. So that's something that plays into it now too. I want everyone to feel not low. So
Things about falling
I
off.
was like,
The wall's falling down, dude. That wall management.
wall management.
Superpower. I'm going mind control.
Oh my God.
I'm going mind control for a whole day.
No, that'd be, hey, for a day, you could do it in the right ways.
Bro, I might have the biggest career ever. With all the money I could possibly need. The next day, they'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you know, that's a really good one. So now it's going to be tied with my other one, because I would just love to be able to like convince a banker, maybe just give me a lot of money real quick.
Mind control.
You know, mind control, that would do, because you could do it for good things. There's a bad connotation.
Oh, I do it for bad things.
Well, yeah, I mean, that is really fun.
Bunch of hookers and cocaine.
See, yeah, I'm saying it's a good thing to steal from a bank. No, okay, no. But
Rob them.
They don't need it.
They don't need it. They can just print more. Just kidding. But I think mine might be.
Damn, it completely fell down.
Wait. Oh.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to
No,
interrupt
you're
you.
good. I was like rooting for it to stay up. But
That's me with my penis.
I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. I think it would be flying though.
Ooh.
It would be dope if we could do it all tour.
But for a day.
Yeah, so just for a day, I would definitely. I hope I could fly fast. It would definitely have to be that I could fly fast, because I just need to visit some
You're
places.
flying like a damn dove.
Yeah, like a slow ass
Like a damn duck. You
like
know?
I won't get anywhere. I'll barely get to like Wyoming by the time the day's up. Yeah,
Right.
so I gotta fly fast. Yeah,
Gotta fly fast. I like
I
that.
gotta go see some things.
Anything else, Kyle? Do we have any more?
No, that was the last one.
Awesome. That's what I thought. Alex, thank you so much for being here today, man.
Thank you for having me.
This has been fun.
No, I love you. You're awesome.
I love you
Thank
too.
Thank you for real for having me. Cheers.
All right, cheers. I love you.
No, this is awesome.
What do you want the people to know before you get out of here? What you got coming up? Break news.
Oh yeah,
That's what we do here. Break
Okay,
some news.
cool. So obviously my I don't know if did we talk about it? I can't remember. But oh yeah, we did. So my track with Deadbeat's coming out this Friday. I'm really excited about that one. It's my debut like release with them too. And so I'm really hyped about that. And this weekend I'm headlining in Minneapolis and playing Deep Tropics, and I've got Electric Zoo and Big Fam the next weekend. So it's got some fun weekends planned. Then my first like big curated headliners at Cervantes October 6th on a Thursday. So I hope Denver wants to show out for that. Because that'll help me reach my goal at the 5-year plan I had.
Yeah, let's definitely support it.
Well, thank you. No, that's how we're doing for yours too. And people don't realize those ticket sales really like mean a lot.
They mean everything.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? You lose trust in a promoter, they're not going to get you again. You know what I mean? And
exactly.
You're taking steps back when you want to take steps forward.
For
It's
sure.
everything.
Like battling algorithms too. So that's really dope to be able to mention that right now for sure too. So hopefully I'll see everyone then too. And I'll know I'll see you at your show too.
Hell yeah. If I'm in town, I'm definitely going to be there. When is it?
October 6th. It's on a Thursday. I think it's the weekend after Wacan. I think.
Fuck, I won't be here.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm pissed. I'm pissed at you for doing good with your job. Fuck you, Mitch.
I know.
No.
Fuck.
No, that's totally cool.
I know.
No big deal.
I hate myself. But I love you, and I appreciate
I
you
love
being
you
here
too.
today.
Thank you for real.
Thank
You're
you.
amazing.
Thank you. You're
Cheers
amazing.
again.
Cheers. Kyle, thank you so much for being here
Yes,
today,
thank
buddy.
you.
Yeah,
Kyle.
thanks for having me.
You're always a man.
Always a
Appreciate you,
pleasure.
brother. And I appreciate everybody listening to this week's
for real.
episode.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, hell yeah. Thanks for interrupting me. But I appreciate everybody listening to this week's episode of Talks with Taboo. I'll see y'all next week. Peace.